I almost wonder, and again, I'm tiptoeing around this in a way, accidentally, but have there been those times that you've seen somebody make a mistake in inspiring people, developing people, all that stuff, and later they come in, you come in as a coach to them, and they suddenly realize where they went wrong? I mean, I'm looking for some stories here of things gone right, things gone wrong, success stories,
All right.
that kind
So
of stuff.
one of the things that quite frequently I will run into, especially in the early phase of working with a client, because I'm trying to get a sense of where they are, what path they've come down, what things have worked for them, what things haven't. Because typically, if somebody's not really well seated with their inner confidence, the first
Yeah,
time something doesn't go well, it's off the boards forever. They're never doing that again. Okay.
yeah,
And so what you're trying to do is uncover those and say, okay, is that something we can just let go? Or is that too pivotal to their development that we have to bring it back and figure out how to make it work and have them take another run at it? And so I will have situations, and I did have one where this guy was talking through an issue he had with giving feedback. That's
mm-hmm.
another really difficult one for people who don't do it well enough, or to be able to feel
Sure,
comfortable doing it sincerely and genuinely and not creating a bigger problem. So I have all kind of people that say, look, I just don't do reviews anymore because I don't want to get in that situation. Okay, well, you really can't do that, because
yeah,
people, they're entitled to know how they're doing and what they can do better.
right,
And so this guy was relating this bombshell that went off, it was like a year and a half ago, that created some real rifts in his relationships with some of his department people. Right in the middle of explaining what was going down, he stopped talking and he just kind of went blank. And I thought, well, maybe we had a disconnection problem. And I said, Ray, finish up here. And he goes, no, I'm just thinking. He goes, right in the middle of that sentence, I realized what I did that created that problem.
there you go.
The message here is that we play these things, these experiences in our head over and over again every day, like a big never-ending tape loop.
Yep,
But in your head, it's always going to play out the way you want it to play out, the way you remember it. A lot of times it doesn't actually become real until you verbally recite it to someone else.
right.
And then as you hear it coming out of your mouth, you start to realize what that sounds like, which is exactly what the other person's thinking. Okay, I know what this sounds like. And many times that's the awakening that people need to recognize, oh crap, that's what I did. Because now I see the aftermath.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, I'm just in that moment. I'm many miles down the road now. I see what's happened as a result. I can go back and look at that and say, that was the point.